Okay, welcome back. So, I think I got everything fixed, and I charged up my PC, so it won't be it won't be cutting out midstream. Because last time it said I only had about 20 minutes of streaming. I think I just removed it. I streamed for like 3 minutes or something like that, and then my PC was gonna die, and so I'm like, so anyway. But I'm back now, so let's continue. I found so I have Duolingo here, and I have some chess up. And so I figured maybe I'll play one game of chess and then go over to Duolingo, do a few things at Duolingo, and then go back to chess. Maybe that will help mix things up a bit. And then other than that, I thought perhaps maybe I will go and I will try and find some other games. I was trying to look at maybe some online retro games or something that might be interesting. But I'm not sure about that. So right now chess seems to be working, so we're just going to go with that for now. Oh wait, was this the... Oh no, hold on.
Here we go.
Okay. I thought that was a site. That was the wrong site. Hold on. I was sure that I brought up the right chess site. I guess I didn't. Well, then we're just gonna start off with some Duolingo first instead, and then I'll work on pulling up a chess site afterwards. Turn things around a little bit. Why not? All right. So I was doing the Spanish. I figured it'd be more interesting to kind of start with the Japanese, because I bet a lot more people would be able to follow along with the early Japanese rather than see me doing the more advanced Spanish one. So but we can still do the Spanish one afterwards. But for the people who are here for like just the first 30 minutes or something and they want to leave, then they can just watch this one, and then people who are like, hey, yeah, I got an hour and a half, I just want to watch or whatever, then they can see whatever I do afters, and I can do the other stuff after this one. Let's see here. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh. Wait, was it this one? Oh. There you go. So I'm just learning some Japanese. I guess I know a little bit already, but I tested and I failed because of the katakana. What do you say?
Hi.
Hi is yes.
Ohayo.
Ohayo. Good morning. It's like Ohio. Yes, I'm from Ohio. No, good morning. So characters for ooh. I think it was this one, right? Ooh. Match the pairs. Oh.
Oh.
Ooh. Well, I guess here. Let me finish this. Just maybe try pulling up the thing. It had some ads. I was trying to find one that didn't have any ads, but maybe I can always just go to this page while the ad plays, and then I'll return back to it. Let's see, and those and ni and ro.
Do.
There we go. Then match the pairs, and then it's o.
Oh.
U. Ro.
Do.
Na. And ni. Perfect. Reach my daily goal. Oh, so my daily goal just to do one of them? Okay, 2-day streak. There we go. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and try and pull up that chess one. There we go. Yeah, there's some ads. You can just ignore the ads. All right, so and then this one has a full screen mode, which will be a little bit easier to watch. So let's go ahead and do a challenge here. Let's go multiplayer. Unable to connect. This may be caused by a problem. Oh. Okay, just guest. New player. And do I have to invite someone? Oh, okay, then it wasn't this one. Oh, well, I'll just go to chess.com. Yeah, that's the one I played it on before. It's a little more bland of a thing, but it connects people a lot quicker. That's right. I found another website. I thought it was the Spark Chess, but maybe it was another one. I was sure I found the right one, but the right website. But okay. Well, let's go ahead and play this one. This one worked out before, so I know it works. And yes, and we're gonna go with advanced because with the intermediate, everyone kept leaving the game when I was playing intermediate. So we're just gonna go with advanced this time. Close the ads. Just ignore those. Alright, let's play. Match me up with someone. Alright, and I'm white. So let's go. Let's open it up for the bishop to go mid. To go in the mid area. There we go. And then we have 10-minute timer. And then I'm gonna move this one up here. Actually, I probably should move that one too, but whatever. And then move this one up here. So I'm gonna try and keep more conscious of like the timer because last time I think I lost because I ran out of time. So I need to be a little more careful with that. Go that there. Goes there. I'm gonna move the queen out here. He's probably going to counter it with my pawn, but I have an idea for an early game check. I'm going to go over here. Check. That'll make... he's probably going to just move his pawn there, yeah. I figured he probably would. But then I'm just going to go ahead and move this one back. Okay, there you go. He has that one. And then I'm going to move this one forward. And if he moves that one forward, I'll just move this pawn forward, and then I'll protect my bishop that way. Oh, and he's going to probably counter it with that. That works too. Alright. So I'm going to move my knight up here. And if he moves this pawn, it's going to be a bishop for bishop trade. Okay, he's moving the knight in there. So it would be a knight for knight trade if I wanted to go for that. Don't particularly want to go for that, especially not this early in the game. So I think I'm just going to move my knight back over here. A little bit different space than before. Interesting. He went for a check that early? Oh, well, I went for a check that early too. So, okay, so he went for the check there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna counter it with my pawn. That's an easy block. And then, oh, that was an interesting move. Now I'll just take his bishop with my pawn. Takes that horse with there. Okay, and then he puts my queen. Oh, and now he's threatening either my queen or king. Is there a way I could put his king in check to counter that? I suppose not. Maybe that was a calculated move because now he's in a position to take my rook. Yeah, I don't think I can stop it. So it's either my queen or my rook at this point. So I'm just going to go ahead and move the queen over here. He's probably going to go take my rook, probably. We'll see what he does. Unless he wants to keep his knight and he retreats. We'll see. Yeah. There it is. Then I'll take his knight. And then maybe I'll go for a rook or something. Oh, he's moving in his queen. Okay, so I gotta be a little more careful. Let's see, where would he want to go? He could go right here, so I'm gonna move my knight over here as a counter for the possibility that he's gonna put my king in check. I also had my queen right there. Oh, shoot, that was a good move. That was a good move. Well then, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna move my bishop right here. And then his queen is now trapped in there. And he could go for my bishop. but then I'll take it with my knight. Okay, that works too. That works too. Then I'll go ahead and oh, if I move my knight there, then he can take my bishop. So I see I'm not in the best position right here. Let's see, what could I do? It seems like it seems it's kind of that with that. Yeah, he's probably gonna try and go for my bishops. Can I counterplay in that somehow? Oh, my time is going down. I have less time than he does. Well, if I move my knight there, he's just going to go for the bishop. So one of my bishops are probably going to go down at this point in time. So I think I'm just going to go here. I'm going to move my my bishop here. So if she goes for my bishop, I'll take his rook as an exchange. Okay, so he moved his rook out of the way. Okay, then I will go ahead and I'll move my bishop down here, and if he goes for my bishop, then I'll go for his queen. And if he goes for this bishop with the queen, then I have my pawn ready. Okay, so we move the queen there. I'm just going to keep that there because if he does decide to go for it, then at any time, then I can just take it right away. Let me see. Is there a way that I can kind of move the horse into a position that I could do something? I guess not. But now he's clear to kind of take my rook. But I'm going to go ahead and take this pawn while I'm out here. If nothing else, it clears the way for my queen to kind of move forward. Okay, so I'm guessing. Well, she wouldn't want to go for this pawn because then my king would just take her queen. There's nothing protecting that spot from the queen, so that's I think that's a safe move to go to right there. See, I want to move this pawn out of the way so I can kind of move my bishop to a retreat. I gotta start thinking a bit quicker. I'm starting to use up more time than he is, or she. I don't know. Guessed whatever number that is. Okay, so he's moved there. Is he considering going for the knight? If he does, I'll just get the queen with my I'll just get the queen with my thing there. So I'm not too concerned about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and you know, I'm in a good spot here. I'm gonna move the pawn here, and I'm gonna threaten his bishop with my pawn. And that'll either make his queen retreat, or if the queen goes for my knight, then that works too. Oh, and if I move my bishop back, then the queen will probably go for it. But this piece is right here, so this probably wouldn't want to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move this bishop back right here. Is there anything else threatening it? Nope. So I'm gonna put it right there. My pawn's protecting it. So if he wants to go for a trade, I mean, it wouldn't be too bad of a trade, but he could if he wanted to. There you go, so he moves that. Now I'm going to move my queen in here. I'm going to threaten that rook. Oh, that was so stupid. Hopefully he doesn't see that. Oh, he didn't see that. Oh, wow. Well, that was pretty lucky on my part. But let's see. I could go for a queen trade at this point. But I don't know if I want to really do that. Well, he didn't see that, and if I move my queen over one right here, then I'm pretty safe. Is there anything threatening it? Nope, there's nothing threatening it, so I could go for that right here. Yeah, I think I'll just move it there. That threatens his rook a bit more, and at the same time puts my queen in a safe position. So I think that's a good play right there. Okay, he moves his knight over. So I'm going to go ahead and move my knight here as well. Yeah, I'm going to move my knight right there. And then that threatens either his bishop or his queen. Oh, he put me in check, so that works there. And is there anything I can counter that queen with? No, not currently. Not currently. So I'm just going to move my king up here. If he goes for my knight, then I'll just take his queen with my king. I gotta keep thinking while he's thinking. That's a smart way to do it. Now I'm in check again. That works. So then I'll just go ahead and move over here. He can't. He could go for my knight, I suppose. Okay, so the bishop's there. I'm in check again. He's just kind of moving pieces around at this point. That's okay. He's probably going to move his pawn next, but then I'll just move my king again. But he's so focused on doing check, I wonder if I can catch him slipping up and maybe get one of his pieces in the process. But let's see. If I move my knight over, is there a way can I do something with the queen? I don't see one right here. My queen is out here, kind of in line. I could take this this knight. If he doesn't retreat the knight, then I can take that knight for free next turn. Yeah, there you go. So he didn't move the knight, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that knight for free. And then if he doesn't move this bishop, then I'll take the bishop for free the turn after. Although he might try and put my king in check with this pawn, in which case my king would have to retreat. So we'll see what he does. Yeah, he did that. But there's nothing protecting that pawn, so I'm just going to go ahead and take that pawn with my king. And then is he going to do something with the bishop? No, he moves the queen over here, puts me in check again. Can't do anything. He's probably planning to go for this knight, but you know, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move this knight right here. Protects the king, and if he goes for it with the queen, then I'll just take his queen with my king. And his bishop is still under threat. The moment that he doesn't do a check on me, I can go for that. Oh, and he goes for that. He knows I can't get there, but what should I do? If I move it, actually no. You know what? This works pretty well for me. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to move my king right here. He's going to go for the knight, and then let's see what happens. Or is he going to retreat the queen? Let's see. And then is there a way I could put his king in check? His king is in a white space. I have my white bishop right here. This pawn is kind of in the way. Maybe if there's something I could do to get rid of that pawn. Maybe if I move this pawn up and kind of take his pawn here, that would open the way for this bishop to go up and put his king in check. That would be a good idea. And I have is this my horse? Yeah, I have my horse here. If I put my horse over here, I could threaten his rook, but I have to deal with this bishop first. So I probably want to take that bishop out, first possibility that I have. And this rook he has over here, it's just kind of been sitting. He hasn't used that for anything. But it'd take him like at least 2 moves to get his rook out into the playing field. So in those 2 moves, I could take some of his pieces. Oh, interesting. I mean, okay. So he's just going. He put the bishop down there. He probably saw that I was going to take it with my queen, but I mean that's just going to be a bishop for bishop trade right there. Is there anything else I could do that would be more efficient? I can't move my bishop out of the way because then it'd put me in check there. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and take his bishop. It's going to be a trade there, I know. But it's alright. I didn't need that bishop for my plans anyway. And that puts my king in check there. And then I'm going to go ahead and move my king over here. Oh, I can't move the king over there. Okay, well then I'll just move the king right down here. And let's see. I could still do a check as soon as I get my king out of safety, but maybe I have to focus more on this queen than putting the enemy king in check, because she's kind of being a bit of a threat right here. Okay, there's another check right there. So I'll go ahead and I'll move my king over here. Maybe he might move the pawn down. We'll see. But if he does, then I'll just move my king over. Oh, well, be a bit careful here. We'll see. I have my knight here that's kind of threatening some of the spaces, so the queen really can't move here to put me in check without threatening, and she can't move here to put me in check, or else my knight will just take the queen. So I'm kind of safe with that. So I've got a good thing, and he probably saw that, so he moved his pawn in there. But I have my pawn ready, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take that pawn with my pawn. And then if he moves this pawn down to try and check the king, I'm ready to take his pawn there. And he still hasn't moved his rook. I would assume that he would try and check me with his rook, but he hasn't thought of doing that yet. So now let's see what I can do. He moved the queen right there. So let's see here. Oh, I don't have my bishop, so I can't really take his rook with the bishop anymore. But let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, can I put his king in check with my knight? Yeah, I can. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh wait, no, I can't. Never mind. I thought I could have for a second there, but I guess not. Let's see here. Yeah, I gotta move his king. I gotta think quick. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and, I'm going to go ahead and, I'm going to move my knight right here. I'm going to kind of move my knight right here. I'm going to move my knight right there. Kind of get the knight getting a little bit closer. I'm going to try and focus more on checking his queen. He has a queen and a pawn right here, but I have enough movability with my king that I think I'll be fine. I got to think quicker now because my time is kind of running out here. Yeah, so he went and moved that there. That's fine. I'll just move my king over here. If he moves the pawn forward another, I'll just take it with my knight right there. Oh, I have a good move. Let me just take this pawn right here. That would be a really good move. And then I'll put his king in check simultaneously. That would be a really good move. Let's see what he does. I got a minute 25 on my time, so I got to move quickly. I got to think quickly. I got my bishop here, so I'll put his king in check there. If I move in my bishop, yep, there he goes. He's trying to, oh, that puts me in check actually, so but that's okay. I'll just move this right here out of the way. Now it's his turn. Okay, there you go. And then I'm free to take the queen. Oh, I can't because of the pawn. Never mind. Never mind. But I'll just move my king right over here. Oh, that's okay. And then I'll just move it over here. Is he gonna move the queen down? I can take his pawn if he moves the queen down. Queen over. Can I do something with the queen? No, not really. So I'm just gonna have to move the king up here. Checkmate. Okay, well, good game. That was pretty good. Well played. Should we play one more? Yeah, let's play one more. Yeah, let's play one more, and then we can go to well, maybe we should go back and forth a little bit. Kind of make a... Yeah, let's go back and forth. Let's do another round of Duolingo, and then we can go back to chess. I'm almost done with the hiragana. Or the level 1. What sound does this make? Shi. Shiki. Da-da-da. No. What sound does this make? Ah. It's a correct character for she. Which was it? What was it? Was it this one? No, it was this one, right?
She.
Yeah, it was this one. She.
Ka.
Ka. Blue. Ooh, what was blue? This is Shiro. This is Aka. And I forgot how to say blue.
Ao.
Ow. Ow. It's the correct characters for it's because it has a little loopy ace thing in the middle. That's how I remember it. And then Shiro.
白
Shiro, Kuro. I hear those words in anime a lot. Red, Aka.
Aka.
It's like the characters for Ka. It was this one,
Ka.
right? And then match the pairs. Let's see, this is Shi.
Shi.
This is Ka.
Ka.
This is
A.
This is Yo.
Yo.
And this is Sa.
Sa.
青
Ao. Ao is blue. Okay, that's Shi.
Shi.
Then A.
A.
Then U.
U.
Then Ka.
Ka.
And Ro.
5
赤
Aka, that was red, right? Yeah, aka. Perfect. Yay! Level 1 with the hiragana. Very good. Alright, and then let's do another chess game. That was good. And I'm in the expert level right here, so it gives me a bit more of a challenge, which is good. New game. Alright, and I'm white. Let's go. Ooh, let's free up the queen. I think I wanna try doing a play with the queen. There we go. Gonna move this piece out, free the bishop a bit, and then have potential for pawns coming out. Ooh, maybe I can move my pawn here. Oh, he did a counter for that pawn there. Let's see, then I'll move this to... I want to kind of free my pieces up early game, because I don't take advantage of my pieces all as much in the early game. But let's see here, and then I'll move my horse out here. Moves the knight. Okay, that works. Yeah, that's free bishop for me. Oh, that was a trade. Okay, that works. That's fine with me. Okay, and then can I put the king in check yet? No, not yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this piece up one. Took a pawn with that. Okay, that works. And then he has that ready. Okay. Alright, so then I'll go ahead and move my queen up here. So if he goes for that knight, then I'll just take his bishop with my queen. Okay, he moves his queen over. That works. Okay, now I'll move my knight over in case he moves the queen over here. Which I don't think he would, because then my queen could just take his queen. Let's see, I want to kind of get this rook out here too. Let's castle. Let's castle with the king. There we go. Yeah, I could bring the rook kind of out in the midfield. That's good there. I'm gonna bring the rook right here. He castled too. Okay, cool. All right, he has this bishop here. I want to kind of get that bishop out of the way. It's kind of leaving a threat, so I'm gonna go ahead and move my rook over here, threaten the bishop. Okay, what can I start doing to check? His king is now in the corner there. Okay, that works. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the bishop. I was ready for that trade. Then, let's see. He's got some pawns out here, so I got to be a little careful. So maybe I can start taking the pawns. Is there any unprotected pawns? This one's kind of... Well, the queen's there, but I can move this one down. Yeah, so... I mean, I could go for the horse right there. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. Let me go for the horse right here. And then my queen is ready to take his queen if he goes for the horse. Okay, move the pawn there. So that works. And then, yeah, there you go. And then I'll go ahead and I'll move my horse over here. And so take another pawn out of the way there. If his rook goes for it, then I'm ready to take it with my queen. Let's see. And then his king is over here. If I start getting rid of some of these pawns right here, then I can get more of a shot towards his king. Maybe I can try to bring this bishop out, make a play there. Okay, move the queen there. Interesting. Do I want to go for a queen trade? Not particularly. Not really at this moment. I don't. Yeah, I don't really need to right now. So I think I'll just move my queen to safety. Oh, then he'll probably just go for the pawn there, won't he? If I do that. Is it worth it? Yeah, why not? Let's just take it out. Queen for queen trade. There you go. Okay. Alright, then I'm going to move my bishop out here. Oh, I probably could have taken the pawn. I didn't think of that. Oh, I don't want to do that right now, though. Let's see here. Where can I go with my horse? Let's see. There you go. I'll take this pawn with the horse and threaten the other rook. So I have to move out of the way somehow. And there you go. So he moves that. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and move this back here. And then I'll probably go for this pawn with my rook next. And then if he goes for this pawn or that pawn with his knight, then I'm ready to pawn it there, to get it with my pawn. Okay, he took that one. Okay, that works. Should I just go for it? He's probably just go for it with my knight. Can I threaten something else with my knight in the meantime? Not particularly. Did he already take my bishop? Yeah, he already did take that one bishop. Okay, that works. Well, he might go for the knight. That's fine. Actually, can I just... yeah, I'll just get rid of it. Let me just take that out. There you go. I'll pawn that. And I didn't see my... and then if he goes for it with the horse, then I can just take his horse with my rook. So, oh, well then he has another rook ready to go. So, well, whatever. So I probably won't go for that. So, but here, I'll take this pawn out of the picture with my rook here. He might go for this rook here. I didn't think of that. Yeah, he went for that rook there. So that works. So then I'll go ahead and move my knight down here. So I'll threaten his rook, and if he goes for the knight, so either way, I can go ahead and get that rook. So he might go for the middle one here, or he might retreat, or if he goes down, I'll take his rook there. Let's see, maybe I should start moving my king out, because he's kind of a little bit stuck in there. Yeah, so let's see here. Then I'll go ahead and I'll move this pawn right here to kind of threaten that knight a bit. And then that frees up a little space for my king as well. I want to start doing something with this bishop. I don't want to go after this piece right here quite right now. Okay, there's that. Do I want to go for a rook for rook trade? I mean, I could. Yeah. Let's just do that. Let's take his rook out of the picture there. I put his king in check. He's going to be forced to take it. Yep, there we go. Okay, and then that kind of moves that into that position. Now let's see here. Where would he want to go? He would probably want to go here for a check. So is there a way I can counter that? I set up a counter for that? Yeah, let me just go ahead and move my king over. So he doesn't have that option anyway to put me in check there. So preemptive avoidance of that. So he just moves that back. He threatens one of those others, but that's fine. I'll just take his knight for my knight. Better than losing my rook. And then there's a trade right there. And then let's see. Then I'll go ahead and I'll move my knight right, or my rook right here. Threaten it, and my rook is kind of protected by this bishop here. Oh, that was so smart. Okay, I might have just lost the game because of that move. But yeah, so we're kind of, as it stands, we both have pawns and a single rook. So we're kind of evenly matched here. So I'm gonna move my king up a bit forward, and see if I can start using the king to try and go for the pawns. Interesting move. He just moved his defensive rook way out into my line. So now I can put his king in check with my rook. And if I get my king up further, then that will mean that that I can kind of trap his king a little bit. So he moves that there. Okay, so he's trying to block out my route right here. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to move my pawn right there, so I have a little shelter there. And then let's see what he does next. He's got his king right here. He can't move his king back, so his king's kind of stuck as it is. Okay, so he moves that there, but that's fine. I'll just take his pawn because I'm protected with my pawn there. He moves that there, no problem. I'm just going to go ahead and move this back, threaten his rook with my king. Doesn't have too many options available. Interesting. Well, then I'll just go ahead and move my king over here, and then that kind of clears up my king to start moving a little bit out of the way. No, I'm safe right now. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see, where would he want to move? There's not a whole lot of places he would want to move, I suppose. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move my pawn up here and threaten his rook, and at the same time it kind of threatens his king to not be able to move down to this space right here. So let's see where he's probably going to retreat. Yeah, his best option would be to retreat his rook, or else he's going to lose it right now. Yeah, so he retreated the rook. There we go. And then with that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move... Actually, no, hold on. I'm going to move my my rook down here to kind of trap his king off. So there we go. So he moved that there. He's preemptively trying to go for that. Let's see here. Can I block out his somehow? I don't have many options for moving my thing. So yeah, it doesn't really look like there's too many. Oh wait, if I move this here, then he'll move that there. Yeah, so that doesn't really work either. Oh well. Well then, let's see here. If I move, yeah, maybe I'll just move my king back over here. That way, if he does go for the pawn, then I can just take his rook. So that protects my pawn with my king right there. And so, okay, there. And then he puts me in check there, and that's a good move there. And then I'm going to go ahead and move my king down here. And then if he just keeps going back and forth, I'll just keep moving my king closer and closer until I get to a position where I could take his rook with my king. Okay, so then he moves that there, that works. And that's kind of a little bit of a protection there. And then with that, I'm going to go ahead and move my king one down, threaten his rook a bit. And so we'll see what he does. Is he gonna move the pawn? Is he gonna move the rook? There we go. So he moves the rook down. There we go. And so with that, then I'll go ahead and I'll move my king over, so I'll protect that pawn with my king. Okay, so then he just kind of retreats with that. I could put his king in check right here, but it probably wouldn't be too good of an idea. Actually, I have a great idea. Let me go ahead and move this piece up here. Oh, but his pawn is a bit of a problem. So I don't know. This might not work. Actually, I could put his king in check pretty easily right here, so why don't I just do that? I'm going to put his king in check, because his pawn is now no longer protecting him. So he's going to be forced to move his king out of the way. Yep, there we go. And his king cannot take my pawn right here. So because of that, then I can go ahead and I can move over. And oh no, I don't want to do that. So let me just move one back here. And then I'll just threaten to take this pawn right here. So he's probably going to move that pawn up, but we'll see. And then, yeah, there you go. So he just moves the king back there. And so that works there. And then, I can't move this pawn right now. Let's see, here we go. I'll move my king and threaten his rook, so he'll have to retreat. And he can't take the pawn, or else I'll take his rook. Okay, I have an idea. So then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move my rook back here. I think I have an idea to maybe possibly put him in a difficult check. It's probably not going to be checkmate quite yet, but here we go. And I'm going to move my rook over here, and he goes for my pawn. I'll go for his rook. So he moves that there. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and put his king in check, and he cannot take my pawn because my rook is protecting it. There we go. And because he moved his king out of the way, I can now take this pawn, which is a bit annoying. He can take my pawn, which is true, but you know what? That's okay. So then I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to move my king over here. Okay, he moves the rook up there. Interesting. That works. And then okay, I cannot take his rook because of that. If I move my pawn up, then can't really do too much there. So I think I'll just move my rook down here and see what he does. Because then he either has to move his rook, his pawn, or his king. He only has three options. Okay, he moves the king down there. That works. Let's see here. Okay, that's probably a pretty good move right there. So that was a really good move right there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move. Yeah, I'll go ahead and move my pawn there, and we'll see what happens. So is he going to take my pawn, or is he going to take my rook? If he takes, because either way, I can take his rook with my king if he goes for my pawn. with his pawn, you know? And so at this point, I mean, there's a possibility this might turn into a stalemate, or maybe the timer's going to run out. I'm going to have to move pretty quickly to make sure that the timer's not going to run out on my side. But yeah, so the king could go for my rook right here, and then I would go for the pawn in turn. Actually, yeah. That might be a good move to do. We'll see. And then if I lose my rook, then all I have is my pawn. And then it's not... Ooh, what's going on? I didn't mean to grab that. It's his turn right now. His time is running down. So let's see. If he takes this pawn... Oh, interesting. He just did that. Well, that's fine with me. Then I'll just go ahead and I will take his pawn. That was not a very smart move. I'll take his pawn with my pawn. And then he can't take the pawn because I have my rook there. Oh, but he could take my rook, I suppose. But then I'll just... Yeah, well, whatever. Yeah, I suppose that wasn't the best... Interesting. And he still didn't take it. Okay. Okay, well, okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, then I'm going to go ahead and move my rook up here, and he can't take it with his king because my pawn is protecting it. So that's a check right there. So he's going to be forced to move his king over here. Oh, or that works too. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and move my rook down here. He cannot take it because his king... because my king would take his king if he went for the rook. And so now let's see, we don't have any pawns. It's just a rook and a pawn game right now. So there you go. So I put his king in check right there. He just moves his king over another one. That's fine. Now I'll just move my king forward. I just gotta make moves quick at this point. Oh, this is good. If he moves one more over, then I'm in a good position right here. So yep, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move my rook up here. He can't take it with his king, so that puts him in check. That's there. And then I'm going to move my king over here. And what's he going to do? Is it going to be a stalemate? Let's find out. Yep. There it is. It's a stalemate. There you go. What a fun game that was. I haven't gotten a stalemate in a while. Ooh, he challenged me to a rematch? Alright, I'll do a rematch. Let's go. Alright, let's fit the pawn here. There's that there. Then I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, yep, I'm going to go ahead and move the pawn right here. He moves that there. I'm going to try and... let's see here. Can I do something with this? I'm going to move... Oh, no, I do not want to move that one. Let's move this pawn up here. Free the bishop up to kind of move out of the way. There we go. Oh, no, the pawns are still there, so I'm going to go ahead and move this pawn up now. There's that there. Then I'm going to move this pawn up here. Okay, that moves down there. I'm going to go ahead and move this pawn here. Okay, his knight is now kind of there in the middle. So that works. And then... yeah, but he really can't do anything with it anyway. So then I'm just going to keep moving my pawns. Could keep watching my time, because when it comes to endgame, like, all the time really counts. Okay, he goes for the king. He goes for a king move right there. That works. I'll just move my king up here. I gotta start focusing on checking him because he's pretty good strategically. And then he moves that there. I'll take his bishop. Oh, I'm in check right here. All right. That's that works. So then I'll go ahead and I will move my king right here. And so his knight and his bishop are now in threat. Oh, well played. I did not think of that. Okay, well played. Okay, he might be getting the upper hand in this one then already. I need to think about against this guy. I'll move this pawn up here. Okay, he moves that there. He's threatening the queen. Then I'll go ahead and let's see, where would he potentially retreat to? You just go there, so I'm going to go ahead and move this piece here. Interesting. He goes for a rook there. Then I'll move my queen there. Interesting, you didn't see it. I made a mistake, a real big mistake, and you didn't see it. Okay, and then I will go ahead and I will move my pawn up here. So you gotta use your king sometimes. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that wasn't the best move there, but that's okay. Okay, then I will go ahead and go here, and then I will threaten both of those pieces, so he has to choose one or the other. Oh, shoot. Well, he'll just go for my bishop. Then I'll go for his bishop, too. Oh, shoot. Dang, that was a very good play. Alright, I'm not playing so great this game. He's probably going to win this one. I would not be surprised. Yeah, let's get my knight out in the playing field a bit closer here. Is he gonna go for the pawn? I guess it could have gone for the pawn. Okay, I'll move my king over here. Okay, he's gotten a lot of my pieces. Yeah, he's probably gonna win. He's probably gonna win here. I don't see a reason why he wouldn't win. Yeah, I was a little too quick to the draw at the beginning. I lost too many pieces right off the bat. Okay. Alright, let's move that here. Okay, I need to think a bit more. So he's probably going for that. Okay, so he protects that. Okay, that works, good. And then I will, am I in check? I'm in check, yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah, I'll move my king over again. Is he gonna keep the knight there? He does keep the knight there. Okay, that was a move. If I go for his knight, then he's going to go for mine. So I'm gonna go ahead and move my king over again. That'll protect my rook if I need to move my bishop. So we'll see. That threatens his knight. And then is there anything you can do to start getting him in check? No, I have to focus on defense at this point. So okay, but good. He messed up. Oh no, he did not mess up. Yeah, because now I'm in check here. Okay, well, I don't want to move that there. So here we go. Then I'll just move my king. Okay, I'll move my king to safety behind here. And so, okay. There we go. Okay, well played, well played. Okay, then I'll go ahead and move my king up again. He's gonna go for that. I can have my rook ready to take his queen if he goes for it. And he's not in a position to take my rook right now. Okay, so let's see. Is there anything to start doing to do a check? I have a bishop, I have a knight, and I have a rook. I need to move this pawn out of the way to start doing something. So you move that there. Let's see here. I can take his... He could just take mine in turn. So that's probably not the best move to make right now. This is my knight right here, yeah. Let's see, then I'll go ahead and I'll just take his pawn, kind of move that out of the way there. Moves that there. Oh, I'm in check again. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna move my king over here. Okay, moves his queen there. I'm in check again. Okay, that's fine. I need to get this rook out in the playing field somehow because it's not really doing too much just sitting back there. So he's going to put the queen right here probably, put me in check again. And then I'll be forced to move down here. I guess I could move over too. Yeah, he went for that move there. So let's see here. Yeah, so he's in there. I'm going to move the king down here. I'm still protecting my knight with my king, just kind of moving around it. Because I think he's trying to go for that knight. If he makes one wrong move, though, he's going to lose this knight right here. So let's see what he does with his queen. Is he gonna go for another check? I guess that's one thing he has to his advantage. He can just keep putting me in check. And so we're just kind of running in circles right now until one person slips up. Oh, was that a checkmate? Oh, because the knight was... Oh. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay, I like that. I like that. Should we do a best 2 out of 3? Let's see. If he denies it, that's fine. Then I'll just move on to someone else. Or I'll do some more Duolingo and then play another game elsewhere. 3 blunders. Wait, what's a blunder? Does it track you when you do a terrible move? How does it know when the terrible move is? Yeah, I did a few blunders in that one. I lost my queen to a blunder, I think. I'll give it a minute or two. If he doesn't accept it, then I'll just cancel it. He could be busy. He's probably like, I already played 2 games with this guy. I gotta do something else. Is he gonna do another one? I guess not. Yeah, he would have seen it by now if yeah. Yeah, I'll just cancel it. That's fine. So let's do a little bit more Duolingo. That was a fun game, though. That was fun matching against him. He was pretty smart. Alright, let's do... Actually, let's throw in some Spanish. Let's do a round of Spanish. Let me make sure I'm still recording so it didn't, like, turn off. Okay, yes, I am still recording. Okay, let's see, where are we at? Oh, here we go. Let's see if we can finish some of these out. Community. Empieza. Which one of these is the children? Los niños.
Los niños.
Los maestros conocen a algunos estudiantes.
The teachers know some of the students. The teachers know some students. ¿Algunos estudiantes? Yeah, just teachers know some students.
Quiero jugar con algunos amigos.
We like to play with some friends. Quiero jugar con algunos amigos.
Lo siento, no tengo vino blanco.
I'm sorry, I don't have white wine. I'm sorry, I don't have white wine. Wait, wine white? No. Actually, it is wine white, but white wine.
¿Tú quieres llamar a Gabriel?
¿Tú quieres llamar a Gabriel? Do you want to call Gabriel? Do you want to call Gabriel?
Mi esposo llama a su madre a menudo.
Mi esposa llama a su madre a menudo. My husband calls your mother a menudo? I don't remember a menudo. Is that favorite? I guess because that's the only thing that makes it. My husband calls your mother my favorite. Or your mother his favorite. Something like that. My husband calls mother his favorite. My husband calls his mother. Oh, my husband calls his mother often. Okay. Menudo, often. Okay, I gotta remember that. I think they taught me that last time. Menudo is often.
Algunos niños no conocen la ciudad.
Some of the boys don't know the city. Algunos niños no conocen la ciudad.
Tengo que ayudar a mis padres.
I need to help my parents. Oh wait, tengo que ayudar. I need to help. Yeah. There's no need. I have. Oh, I have to help. Okay, there you go. Right. I have to help my parents.
Usualmente visito a mis abuelos los domingos.
Usually I visit my grandparents on, is it Sunday? Domingos? Yeah, Sundays right here. Usually I visit my grandparents on Sundays.
Necesito ayudar a mis hermanos.
I need to help my brothers. Necesito ayudar a mis hermanos. Our siblings, right? Because in Spanish, if it's a male pronoun, it can have females in it. But if it's a female pronoun, then it has to be a female.
Nosotros ayudamos a mucha gente.
Nosotros ayudamos a mucha gente. We need many people. We need a lot of people. There you go. A lot of people. We help a lot of... Oh, ayudamos. Ayudar is to help. We help a lot of people.
Usualmente ayudamos a mi mamá en la mañana.
Usualmente... What do you say?
Usualmente ayudamos a mi mamá en la mañana.
I usually help my mother in the morning. Usualmente...
Usualmente.
Wait, usualmente ayudamos a...
Ayudamos.
Usually we help our mother. Usually we help our
Mamá.
en
La
mañana.
mañana.
See, usually we help our mother in the morning.
Usualmente ayudamos a mi mamá en la mañana.
Yeah, see. Usually we help mom in the morning.
¿Tú conoces a esos niños?
Do you know those kids? Do you know those kids?
Necesito llamar a mis amigos.
We need to call my friends. Necesito llamar a mis amigos. I need to call my friends, because necesito is I. ¿Cuándo llamas a tu novia? When do you call your girlfriend? Quisiera un café con leche. I want coffee with milk. Usualmente nunca. Usually never. Oh, how rude.
¿Cuándo llamas a tu hermano?
¿Cuándo llamas a tu hermano? ¿Cuándo llamas a tu hermano? Nosotros ayudamos a mis papás en la casa. Hoy blank el baño y la sala. Nosotros ayudamos. Today we're helping my parents in the house. Or we are helping our parents in the house. Today blank the bathroom and la sala. Is that the living room? No, I don't remember la sala. Hoy limpiamos. Today we're cleaning the bathroom and la sala. Because they have pictures of people cleaning. Living room. Yes, it is the living room. So sala is living room. A Leo le gusta llamar a sus novios todos los días. Le encanta blank con ella. Leo likes to call his girlfriends every day. He loves talking with them. Leo calls his girlfriend every day. He loves talking to her.
Mi esposo llama a su madre a menudo.
Mi esposo llama a su madre a menudo. My husband calls his mother a menudo, often? Yeah, menudo is often. My husband calls his mother often. Awesome.
Nosotros ayudamos a mucha gente.
Nosotros ayudamos a mucha gente. We help many people. We help a lot of people. A lot of people. There you go. Bien. Muy bien. Very good. Okay, there we go. Should we go for one more? Yeah, let's go for one more, and then maybe we'll play a chess game after that. Let's go for recreation. Actually, maybe should we just finish this community off? Let's just finish that off. Which one of these is TV? La tele.
La tele.
You have 22 minutes of battery life remaining. Okay.
¿Tú amas a Diego?
¿Tú ¿Tú amas a Diego? ¿Tú amas? Do you love Diego? Do you love Diego? But like the love, you know.
Yo veo muchas películas.
Yo veo muchas películas. We watch many movies. Oh, yo veo. I watch many movies. I watch a lot of movies.
Yo veo a mi novio todos los días.
I watch my girlfriend every day. There you go.
Yo
Yo veo
veo
a
a
mi
mi.
novio.
Yo veo a mi novio todos los días.
Oh, I watch my boyfriend every day. Oh, okay.
Novio.
Because novia is girlfriend, novio is boyfriend. Mi novio todos los días.
Días.
I see my boyfriend every day. Oh, it's not I watch my boyfriend. I'm watching you. Private eyes, they watching you. Private eyes, they watching you, watching you, watching you.
Necesito ver a mi mamá.
Necesito ver a mi mamá. I need to see my mother. I need to see my mom.
Ellos enseñan español a mi hijo.
Ellos enseñan español a mi hijo. They teach Spanish to my son. They are teaching Spanish to my son. They are teaching Spanish. Where's two? They are teaching my son Spanish. There you go. They are teaching my son Spanish. Bien. Complete the chat. Luis, necesitas ver a un médico. Luis needs to see a doctor. ¿Me puedo probar ese sombrero? Can I have your hat? Luis is dying. He needs to see a doctor. That's terrible. Can I have his hat? ¿Por qué? Me siento muy bien. But why? I feel very good. Oh, it's you. Oh, Luis, necesitas you. Luis, you need to see a doctor. And it's like, ¿por qué? But why? I feel great. ¿Por qué? Me siento bien.
Ella quiere enseñar francés a su esposo.
Ella quiere enseñar francés a su esposo. She wants to teach French to her husband. She wants to teach her husband French. Teach her husband French. Ooh, French is a fun language.
Tienes que amar tu trabajo.
But I don't want to put too much on my plate. I mean, like, learning, I don't know, maybe I should just focus on one. I don't know, but could it be fun, like, trying a few of the opening things with French? I don't know, I gotta say, I don't want to have too many language on my plate. And if I go for what is it? I have English, Spanish, and now I'm working on Japanese. So I have three. If I put a fourth on my plate, goodness, I don't know. Learning Jap. Well, whatever. Well, I have to find the right language if I want to learn another. But let me try and focus on Japanese first, or else maybe my brain will start getting confused too much. Tienes que amar tu trabajo. You have to love your job. You have to love your work. Ding.
Queremos enseñar inglés a Felipe.
I want to teach English to Felipe. Queremos enseñar inglés a Felipe.
Quiero ver la tele con mis amigos.
I want to watch TV with my friends. I want to watch TV with My friends. Ooh, that's a good idea. What if I did a watch along thing? Would that be a good idea? I have to find the right thing to watch along. Would I just choose a movie? Like, oh yeah, what if I just chose a movie? I could do a watch along. I have some movies that I purchased that I haven't watched. Shoot, maybe I should pop one of those in. I could do a good like 2-hour stream of just me doing commentary watching a movie. Would it be better to choose a movie I've already seen or maybe one I've never seen before? Ooh, that might be interesting. Kind of see my reaction firsthand. A movie that I've never seen before. Okay, maybe I could go for that. I have to find the right movie, but that's an idea to do for a stream one time. Because I've seen the streamers doing the movies and stuff. I watched. They have the watch-alongs. I haven't watched any of them. Like, what was it? There was advertising one. Somebody did a watch-along with Shrek. I was thinking of watching it. Who did it? Was that Gura's channel or was that someone else's? I don't remember. And then I know she was doing a shark one because Gura's kind of her whole thing is sharks and stuff. She was doing a shark watch along. What else? And then Ina has the anime watch alongs. I did that with one of the episodes. She only did one of the episodes though. For what was it? That SSS Dynamización episode 1 or whatever. That's kind of an interesting one. But yeah, maybe I could do something. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe instead of a whole movie, I could do something like that because that was only like a 45-minute stream or something. It wasn't crazy long. So maybe I could find a good anime to just kind of do a stream with. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, yeah, there's an idea for a stream.
Es importante amar a los abuelos.
Es importante amar a los abuelos. It's important to love your grandparents. Es importante amar a los abuelos. No amo a Diego. I don't love Diego. No me gusta correr. I don't like to run. ¿Por qué no? Es perfecto. But why not? It's perfect. I don't like to run. Diego likes to run all the time, and like, oh my goodness, it's just like crazy. Cause like when I'm dating Diego, it's like, oh my gosh, you want to go running today? And then I'm like, nah, I just want to chill. And he's like, nah, it's good for you. Come run with me. And so I broke up with Diego because he likes to run too much. Like, oh my gosh, first world problems. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm done. Because like you guys think like that's like so typically like the 90s, the 90s movies. You're just like you have all the girls like, oh my gosh, like my lipstick is just terrible today, like oh my gosh, everything is completely ruined. Like I was supposed to have the purple aqua shade and oh my gosh, they gave me the teal shade instead. Oh, everything is ruined. Now Martin's not gonna like it because his favorite color is this, and then he's not gonna ask me to the dance, and oh my gosh, if I don't go to the dance with the perfect person, then that like ruins my whole high school life, and if that ruins my whole high school life, then that means that everything is ruined for the rest of my entire life. Oh my gosh, because of a single tube of lipstick.
Es importante amar a los niños.
Es importante amar a los niños. Es importante amar a los niños. Nuestros blank enseñan muy bien sus. We blank enseñan muy bien sus. We study. Nuestras. We play. We learn very good our. Oh, nuestros maestros. Oh, my battery's gonna run dead soon. How much time do I got? I got like 13 minutes. Nuestros maestros are the new teachers. Teach very good our classes. The new teachers teach our classes well. Our teachers teach their classes well. Great work. Let's make this a bit harder. Huh. Hard exercise. Do you love Diego? Tú amas
Amas.
a
A.
Diego.
Diego.
Ah, good. Hard exercise. They're teaching my son Spanish. Ellos
Ellos.
enseñan
Enseñan.
a
A. Mi.
enseñan español. Sí, enseñan español
Español.
a
A.
mi
Mi.
hijo.
Hijo.
Is that right? Yeah, I got it. Perfect. There we go. Unlocked 4 new stories. Ooh. Okay. So that's good there. So let's see here. Okay. Well, I got like what? How much? I got 11 minutes. A chess game could take, I mean, we have 10 minutes on each person's timer, and I think the last 2 chess games took like 15, 20 minutes. I think the last chess game took about 15 minutes, so if I play a chess game, I think that my computer will run out before I finish the chess game. So let's finish this recreation. I have 2 things on recreation, then I'll probably end the stream. Yeah, I'll probably end the stream in like 5 minutes or something like
A
that.
nosotros nos gusta viajar a menudo.
A nosotros nos gusta viajar a menudo. A nosotros nos gusta viajar a menudo. We like to travel often. We like traveling often. Good.
Ella quiere pasar una tarde contigo.
Ella quiere pasar una tarde contigo. She wants to spend the afternoon with you. She wants to spend an afternoon with you. Yay! Complete the chat. A nosotros nos encantan viajar. We love to fly, or we love to travel. A mí también. A good day. Buenos días. A good day. Or, mí también. Me too. A mí también.
Renato pasa una semana en Francia.
Renata pasa una semana en Francia. I know.